Hey everyone, hey. So yes, I did hear the good news that an arrest warrant was issued for one of the friends, rewind, one of the fake friends of Shanquella Robinson. My guess is that it is Daejhanae Jackson because that's the video that we saw of Daejhanae Jackson brutally attacking Shanquella, okay? Now, people have said that there is a video of Winter also attacking her, but I have not seen it yet. So on my channel, I go by what I go by what I have seen, okay? So my guess, if there is only one arrest warrant issued, then it is Daejhanae Jackson. That's just my guess. However, I do think that there should be more than just one arrest warrant. So I'm happy that an arrest warrant was issued for one of the fake friends as progress, and maybe that will lead into more. Like once they have her, she will tell on the others or assist in giving information on the others. Now, let's pull up the article mentioning the arrest. I actually went to a news article from Mexico, okay, from Los Cabos, where the area where it occurred. So I'm going to translate that article into Spanish. It's pretty much the same information. Yeah, the others also need to be charged either with aiding and abetting, or they can be charged with maybe accomplice to murder. I would not say accessory, maybe accessory before the fact, that they knew before the fact, before it happened, accessory before the fact. Accessory after the fact, some people could probably be charged with that. But I would say accessory before the fact, that they knew before. Aiding and abetting, definitely. And accomplice, definitely. So they can be charged for that. Let's see here. So let's pull up the article about the arrest warrant, and then I'll get my thoughts on that as well. And also, we will look into some more information about the warrant if we can find it. Okay, so this is in Spanish, but of course you can translate this to English. Arrest warrant issue against Shanquella's friend. And this was written by Daniela. The author is Daniela Lara, just in case anyone wanted to find it. It says Tribuna de los Cabos. So this is an article from Cabos, okay, Cabo. It says Daniel de la Rosa Anaya, head of the state attorney general's office, PGJE, told the media that an arrest warrant has already been issued against a probable person responsible for the death of Shanquella Robinson in the case of a friend who traveled with her, who is charged with the crime of femicide. He said, this case is fully clarified. We even have a court order and arrest warrant issued for the crime of femicide to the detriment of the victim and against an alleged perpetrator of these facts. This is a friend of hers who is the direct aggressor, ruling out a quarrel but direct aggression. According to the information released by the State Attorney General's Office, PGJE, on October 29th, the discovery of the body of the young woman was reported inside a house in the Fundadores Beach Club subdivision in San Jose del Cabo. First versions that were pointing out in national and international media was that one of the 7 friends who accompanied her on the trip informed her relatives that Shanquella had suffered I thought it was 6. But this is in Spanish, so I could have translated wrongly. That SHANQUELLA has suffered alcoholic congestion. However, the death certificate that was autopsy that was practiced showed that the young woman had serious injuries in the spinal cord and neck. Therefore, Mexican and U.S. authorities initiated investigations that took approximately 20 days, which allowed to identify the probable responsible for the crime of femicide being a friend. De La Rosa Anaya added that all relevant procedures are being carried out, such as the Interpol file and the request for extradition to the United States. Okay, so that's an article that was written from a journalist in Los Cabos, Mexico. Now, let me read the one from the United States, from the Charlotte Observer. So it's 2 different articles, and then from there, I'll give my thoughts on it. Okay, SHANQUELLA Robinson death investigation. An arrest warrant levying charges of femicide was issued in the case of SHANQUELLA Robinson. ABC News reported late Wednesday, citing a prosecutor in Mexico. The name of the suspect, who is said to be the direct aggressor, has not been released, but both ABC News and WSOC, the Charlotte Observer's news partner, reported the FBI field office in Charlotte, which has an open investigation, will not comment on the arrest warrant when reached by the Observer late Wednesday. In a response, a spokesperson said, "Our investigation is completely separate from Mexico. I am not privy to anything they are doing." Wait a minute. The FBI field office in Charlotte, which has an open investigation, would not comment on the arrest warrant when reached by the Observer late Wednesday. In a response, a spokesperson for the FBI field office in Charlotte said, "Our investigation is completely separate from Mexico. I am not privy to anything they are doing." See, I need y'all to get on the same page. Y'all need to link up, hook up, sync, get it together, because if they said that they have an extradition that they've submitted and they've done some paperwork, you should know. FBI field office in Charlotte. Okay, so I need y'all to get on the same page. Okay, let's continue on. It says Steph Wash. This is a tweet from Steph Washington News, I guess. It says an arrest warrant has been issued for the death of SHANQUELLA Robinson. Local prosecutor alleges her friend is a direct aggressor. There will be a request for extradition. Her mom tells ABC she feels good. "I just can't wait for justice to be served." Yes, hashtag justice for SHANQUELLA Robinson. Keep hashtagging that until we actually see someone in handcuffs. Okay, I need to see the arrest warrant. Where is the arrest warrant? I heard there's one, but where is it? Okay, I'll get into that in a minute. Let's see. Continuing on, it says Robinson was a Charlotte native who traveled to Cabo on October 28th with 6 other people. What people are saying now is the Cabo 6. She died a day later. That's just crazy. A day later on a vacation. Video of an attack involving 2 people, one of whom family members say was Robinson, went viral after her death. The FBI said it has seen footage of the fight between Robinson and one of her traveling companions, one of her fake-ass friends' traveling companions. The FBI and Mexican police authorities have launched investigations into how she died. The lack of conclusive evidence and conflicting explanations have led to her story going viral, invoking global outcry, with countless people closely following Robinson's death. The hashtag Justice for SHANQUELLA has been trending on Twitter, Facebook, and TikTok, as it should. It is worthy of being viral because she needs justice. And to me, it was going to get swept under the rug and covered up if it did not go viral. Okay, so those are the two articles. My issue with this is that the FBI field office in Charlotte at that time, I guess they stated that they of course I know the investigations are separate, but once someone mentions the word extradition, I need I need it to be in sync. I need it to join together, cooperate, link up, get on the same page. So let's see here. So now we have, so basically we have an attorney from Mexico stating that an arrest warrant has been issued. Let me go back to the statement from that state attorney. Daniel de la Rosa Anaya, head of the State Attorney General's Office, PGJE. This case is fully clarified. We even have a court order and arrest warrant issued for the crime of femicide to the detriment of the victim and against an alleged perpetrator of these facts. This is a friend of hers who is the direct aggressor, ruling out a quarrel, but direct aggression. So basically, they are ruling out that it was like a mutual fight, or they are saying that she was attacked, and we all saw that and we know that. Okay, let me see here. Okay, well, that's in quotation marks in this article. That's in quotation marks from this direct statement from the state attorney. But there's no, in the quotation marks, I don't see anything about the extradition. But anywho, I need y'all to get on the same page about this investigation and what's going on with the arrest warrant, etc. I need y'all to get on the same page, okay? Okay, let's see. So I guess that's what they're meaning is the arrest warrant has been issued for the crime of femicide. So now, yeah, y'all get on the same page, FBI, okay? Get on the same freaking page. Now let's look into the state attorney, which is Daniel de la Rosa Anaya. Let's look into him for a second, because on the petition, I do have the contact information for where he works, which is PGJE. And the instructions were to tweet that number. And I think it was a tweet them on Twitter and then email them. I think that's what's on the petition. Let me pull up the petition so I can get the contact information. Because here is my issue, is because a lot of times these statements are made. I am so happy that he said it. And if the state attorney said it, I believe it. I'm not saying I don't believe that an arrest warrant has not been issued. Okay. I'm saying that people are missing a step. To me, like, if you can tell news media, news reporters that an arrest warrant has been issued, why can't you post it to your page, your profile, and make a public statement or a press release or something to that effect? That's my question. Yeah. So I can say, if they say, we can't release a statement because there's still an investigation. We can't release a statement because of XYZ. But you have released a statement to the news media, right? So once you have done that, then you can also now make a public statement to your platforms, or at least a press release or something. So let's check that out. Hold on. Let me pull up the petition for a second. Yeah, so right here, I actually just have the PGJE, and it's their Twitter page. So let me go to their Twitter page. So I wanted y'all to tweet them. Yeah, tweet them, okay? That's what I wanted y'all. That's what I put on for the instructions. Let's see, turn this off. So this is their Twitter page. It's in Spanish. It says, Justicia de Baja California, sir. Okay, so this is the State Attorney General's office for Baja California, sir, for that area. Let me translate this on. So now that it's translated on. Oh, it's not, I'm not even showing y'all. Let me put it up. Hold on. I got to click through. Okay, so this is their Twitter page. I clicked through. I thought I was actually showing y'all that I clicked through. But the link is in the petition for y'all to tweet this page, which is I translated it now. It says the Attorney General's Office of Baja California, sir. Okay. Now, here is my issue, is that they seem to update this frequently with what's happening and what charges they're filing on people, who they arrest, and everything else. But I have looked through their page, and I have not seen anything about SHANQUELLA. See, this is someone that says Los Cabos. This is, unless I'm missing out on something, and this isn't the page for every type of event or crime. I mean, incident or crime or case. But to me, this is something viral. It's international and worthy of attention. I mean, your state attorney is working on it. So yeah, there needs to be some sort of mention of SHANQUELLA and what's going on with this investigation. You are reporting on other things on this page. And I see people being reported, and it's on here from Los Cabos. See right there, hashtag Los Cabos. An Attorney General's office. And it's not just people they have arrested. There are some mentions of investigations. And also go to their website. They have, let's go to their website. Let's go to their website. And they have where they have communications and like where they have press release and information. I just feel that they should post information about SHANQUELLA as well. What happened on their soil in Mexico? Look at this one from November 21st. Investigation agents and experts from Servicios, cannot pronounce that in Spanish, went to the Reforma hospital to corroborate the fact and interview the victim. I did click on that. I was like, I wonder who that is. But so yeah, they have all this stuff about investigations, arrests, and everything going on. And Cabos, they even have this retweet of the BCS Women's Justice Center. Okay. So SHANQUELLA is a woman and she needs justice. Is that page reporting on anything? I'm just like, I don't really like how people don't post information about SHANQUELLA Robinson when they should be posting information about her. And especially now that the Attorney General's office for Baja has issued an arrest warrant according to the state attorney. So where's the press release and information on that? So I don't really like the silence. That's the same thing with Blue Rhino. I don't like the silence. I'm not nothing else. Everything else can be reported on and posted. Happy Halloween, and we're doing this investigation, we're doing that, but then nothing for Shanquella Robinson. Okay, let me so basically on my petition, I actually have the Twitter page, but now that I know the state attorney that's working on this, that said that a warrant was issued, let me see if I can find some information on him so I can add him directly to the petition. If I can get an email for him, direct contact information for him, that would be great, because he needs to show something, show some receipts. Yeah, show some receipts, Hunty, some receipts. Just like y'all are posting about other investigations and incidents on this Twitter page and on your website, the State Attorney General's website, y'all are posting other things. Y'all can post information about Shanquella Robinson that happened on your soil. So it's the silence for me. So let me look up this state attorney. Daniel de la Rosa Anaya, head of the State Attorney General's office. So let me find him. He told the media this, but I don't see any updates in Mexico on their government website or their official Twitter page linked to the state attorney's office. And that's a problem. That is a problem. If you have everything else you're covering and you're showing what you're doing investigations, this is definitely, what can I say, a high profile case. So it's odd for you not to show it. Oh, not really. It's not really odd, because maybe you really don't want it to be too known or too worldwide. You don't want it to everyone in your area to know what's going on. So that's why you don't want to post it to your official pages and talk about it too much, because you still want to handle it, but not mess up your tourism and your vacationing. You don't want it to be too known worldwide. So that's why you don't want to make it on your own statement on your own platforms. You want to do it under the table. But now I'm going to try to get your information, Mr. Daniel de la Rosa Anaya, and add you to the petition as contact. So you need to actually be more public about this. And also FBI, I hope y'all link up and get this together. I know it was just state. I wonder what date it was issued. It says arrest warrant issued, but when? Also, the others need to be charged with aiding and abetting, or at least accessory before the fact, or accomplice to the murder. They need to have some charges too, because Khalil came back to the United States and he said to the mom's face, and it was Khalil, Winter, and Daejhanae all said that there was no fighting in Mexico. They lied. They covered up. That's an accomplice. That's aiding and abetting. Okay? So yeah, they need an arrest warrant too. Yep. So when y'all contact him, I'm going to try to find his information. There needs to be more than one arrest warrant. If he needs, I need to look up the, I'm sure there's something similar to aiding and abetting and accomplice to murder and aiding and abetting. I'm sure there's a similar law in Mexico that they can be charged with as well. So we need to light a fire under their ass to add additional warrants. So we can find Mexican laws related to aiding and abetting, being an accomplice, and the others need to be charged with that. Okay, so let's get on top of that, getting all 6 with one of these crimes that we can find that they can be charged with in Mexico, and actually sending like Mr. Anaya de la Rosa, wait, did I say his name right? The other people can be charged with this crime in Mexico, aiding and abetting. They can be charged for being an accomplice. There needs to be more than one arrest warrant. Okay? So yeah, we need to get on top of that. There's proof that that the others were aiding and abetting. At least some, especially the ones that lied to the mom. There's proof. So we need more than one arrest warrant. So thank you for trying to say, oh yeah, we issued an arrest warrant for one direct aggressor. There's other crimes as well that has been committed. Aiding and abetting an accomplice. So that's progress, but we need more. We need more. Okay, let's see. So let me find him. So that's the Twitter page. And if you actually go to the Twitter page, it actually takes you to their website. So let me go to their website and maybe I can find it through there. Okay, I'm going to translate this to English. And okay, so this is their website. And as you can see at the top, it says news, calls, contact. And at the top right here, it says transparency. Oh, wow. If y'all are actually, let's see, I don't know what transparency is in regards to this, but they definitely are not being transparent if they don't have heard anything about Shanquella Robinson on their website. That's not being transparent at all. Let me see something here. So that's an article I'm going to open up. No, it's not opening. Okay, so news. Let me click that. So these are their press releases, okay? So yeah, press releases on this. And for today, I don't see anything about Shanquella or any press release. Issue a press release, issue a statement, I know you say you issued a warrant, but I want to see some a public statement, a public something. I know you said it to the media, but I mean, it's weird that y'all don't have it on your website as a press release when it's a high profile case. And also, yeah, more than one a warrant needs to be issued. So my issue is this: one, not having any press release or public statement on your government sites, or even you have these other investigations and other press releases on here. And they even have this right here: Women's Justice Center opens path to educational empowerment. So you can you can post this on there, okay? So I don't see why you can't issue a press release on this. What you told, the same thing you told to the media about the warrant being issued, post that same information as a press release to your website and to your social media. Okay? The same thing you told the media, just post it. And also, you and the FBI field office Charlotte need to get on the same page. Because once an arrest warrant has been issued, you obviously now need to be on the same page with the FBI. Okay, before that, I could see it was separate and no whatever. But now that arrest warrant has been issued, it's time to get on the same page. So yeah, I don't see anything. And I have been checking because I already looked back. I looked back before, all the way back into October, around October 30th. I looked and I didn't see anything. Okay. So I'm not going to go all the way back now, but I did look before. Right now, I'm just looking for today. So I'm already back on November 14th, nothing. And right here, they have someone that says accused of culpable homicide. So this is just someone being accused, and they have it on here. Get it together, people. If this were someone else, if she were white, she would be on this website. She would already be on here, or more would have happened already. And most likely would not probably had to have went viral just to get publicity. Okay, let me find the state attorney information. So we can contact him. And the reason we are contacting him, again, one, there needs to be like a press release or some kind of public statement or acknowledgement of what happens to SHANQUELLA Robinson on in Mexico on their soil, okay? The same website that they have all these other investigations and information, they need to post information about SHANQUELLA Robinson to keep us up to date. The FBI and the Mexico, they need to actually get on the same page. The FBI is saying they don't know anything. They have a separate investigation. There's no time for separate bullshit right now when there is allegedly an arrest warrant issued. And then also we need the state attorney to charge the others with an arrest too. To me, this is like a way to say we'll give you like one person, and then like to pacify everyone. Okay, we need to so make sure you're telling him that there's others that can be charged with things based on XYZ. Aiding and abetting, an accessory, accomplice, an accomplice, aiding and abetting, or even accessory before the fact that you knew for certain that they knew before the fact. Let's see. Let's see what this is. Bingo. Let's see. Daniel de la Rosa, Anaya. Let me translate this. Attorney General of the State of Baja California, sir. Okay, Daniel. I'm happy to hear that an arrest warrant has been issued for one of the fake friends, most likely Daejhanae Jackson. I was going to say something else, but I'm trying to keep it cute. So arrest warrant has been issued, and most likely for her because she was seen in the video brutally attacking SHANQUELLA. So let's see here. Of course, he has a law degree. I need his contact information. That's really all I'm concerned with. Before being head of the Attorney General's Office of the State of Baja California, sir, he served as Secretary of Public Security of Baja California from 2007 to November 2017. So he has an extensive resume for Mexico and their government. Very extensive background. So I can see why he got that position. But Mr. Daniel, we need more arrest warrants. Yeah, we need more arrest warrants. And I'm sure you know, with your background, no one has to tell you that the others can be charged too. Okay. Oh, look at the top of this one. It says press room. Press room. I didn't see this before. Great. I don't speak Spanish. Rabbit, are you here? Oh, let me get my translator. Hold on. Let me just click on it. So this is their press room for the website. Okay, this is just their probably meetings and agendas. Yeah, this is just meetings and sessions and agendas, probably conferences and everything. So let me go to another one. That's executive sheet. This is, I guess, discourses based on the spelling. Oh, speeches. So it's translating speeches. Okay, for the press room, I need information on Shanquella Robinson, okay? This is your website. You're on. Wait, I keep getting his name mixed up with the other person. I'm gonna call him Anaya because I remember Anaya better. That's more my. I'm gonna call you Anaya for now until I remember, because I know that one person wrote the article. Let me go back. So let's see. Press rooms. Let me click on this one. Okay, y'all, I don't see anything. This is frustrating. So you're meaning to tell me that this is a high profile case? I'm on your website and there's no press release? Interesting. See, that's a problem. Why isn't this why isn't there a press release for this? So to me, this is still something that they are covering or trying to keep under wraps. They don't want it to get too much attention. More, I know it has gotten a lot of attention now, but not keeping it off their website still keeps it kind of under wraps. And I bet that they will go through this whole investigation, arrest and everything, and never once update their website. Just like Blue Rhino. But I bet if she was white or something, they would already be on. They would already have some kind of press release or other things. So yeah, this is their website. There's no press release and no statement. There's nothing on the Twitter. This is annoying me to no end. So yeah, you said that to the media, but I just don't like. I'm happy that don't get me wrong. I'm happy that progress is being made. I'm not saying I'm not happy. I'm happy. This is progress, and I'm happy about it. But at the same time, I still don't like the fact that they're not really giving it the attention that it deserves, and that's what's pissing me off. For any other case that's high profile, you can go to the government website, you can go to the state attorney or any website and see a press release or some kind of announcement or some kind of public statement. There's nothing from Blue Rhino. There's nothing from here. It's just becoming a pattern. Okay, let me see if I can get his contact information now. Oh, so this is not, it says comments mailbox, right? So y'all can leave. Y'all can email. Let me see. Yeah, so y'all can use this contact form right here. I would any way we can contact them. Who cares? We can just contact them. I don't care as long as they get the message. Let me post this link. So y'all can fill out this form. And remember everything I said that needs to be done. We need more arrests. We need a press release, public statement on this. We need receipts. Okay? And we need public receipts, a press release, public statement, or something. We need evidence or proof. So basically, we're still going to stay on top of this until we actually see an arrest. And FBI and State Attorney General's office in Mexico, y'all need to get on the same fucking page. We don't got time for this. Get on the same page. So here's the contact form. I'm probably going to have to email this because I don't know if this link. That's the contact form. Let me get to y'all's comments in just a second. I'm going to say y'all's comments to the end. I'm trying to make sure I don't lose my train of thought. Okay. So that's the y'all can fill out that contact form, and okay, and right here we have their directory. I can see it says directorial, so this is directory, and it says that's prosecutors. Okay, so and here we go right here, number 4. So he's number 4 on this list. This is the one handling it. Let's go. It says Daniel. Yeah, so it was Daniel. See, there is 2 people. There is one person that was named Daniela, and she wrote the news article. And then there was Daniel. So that's him. So Daniel de la Rosa Anaya. Here's his contact information. Well, that's the address. Here's a phone number, his phone number, and this is international, so you'll probably have to dial 1 before the number. Okay, the number is 612 122 6653. But don't just dial this number directly. If you're in the States, you have to make sure that you realize this is an international number. Okay, it says the link opened up and translated for me. Good. That's good to hear. So that's the link. And I need everyone to use that contact form. Woo, child. And look, we have like how many people on that petition? Almost 25,000 people. So if I send an email out and a lot, even if like 10% of those people fill it out, that will flood their inbox, that email up, and everyone needs to be on the same page. We need more arrest warrants issued. There are other crimes that the other people can be charged with: aiding and abetting, accomplice to murder. Well, they have femicide. So accomplice to femicide. Yes. So put that in that contact form, that there are other charges the others can be charged with. And you can actually even give proof. Okay? They lied. They lied and covered up what happened. They said it was alcohol poison. It wasn't. That's aiding and abetting. That's accessory after the fact. And actually accessory, I would say accomplice, because they were present in the room. So I would say an accomplice to femicide. Okay. Yes, it's the well, I don't know. Excuse my ignorance. I don't know if I think everyone in Mexico, or is it different for everyone? Do they celebrate Thanksgiving? I'm sorry for being ignorant on that. I don't know. Well, I know in the United States, what I'm saying over international, okay? Because I know some Mexicans that do celebrate in the States. What I'm saying internationally, is it still done over there? Okay. So yes, make calls on Friday. I will be calling myself. And I also will be putting information in the petition on how to make international phone calls. And now, if you don't have that in your plan, or you can't afford it, that's okay. But don't try to blame me for having expenses now. But yeah, so I will show you how you can make international phone calls. If you don't want to make a phone call, you can still use this contact form right here. Let me pin this contact form up. It will only take you a few minutes to fill out this contact form, y'all, okay? We need more warrants issued, and we also need a press release or public statement, public acknowledgement, okay? SHANQUELLA deserves public acknowledgement of what happened to her. This is not something you can keep under wraps or try to get less publicity on to protect your tourism and protect your image, or whatever your personal agenda is, okay? This is something that needs a press release, worthy of a press release, a statement. And also more arrests needs to be made. If this were in the United States, the others would be charged as well with something. Selection Chica says, nah, they only celebrate to the extent of in the expat areas. They just cook food, not a holiday. Okay, so basically, contact form can be used at any time. So you can make a contact form right now. So while you're on this live, you can fill out that contact form and give your thoughts. And by Monday, if they are closed and they are for a holiday, or by Monday, their inbox should be flooded with messages. Okay. That contact form. And then there, I have the phone number as well. Now, what would be great is, y'all can help me with this too. He has to have an email. Everyone has an email. He has to have an email address. So we need, if I can find his email address, I will post it as well. Okay, so now that we know who is in charge, we know who to apply pressure to, we know who to keep our foot on their neck. Yep, we know now. We know it's you, Daniel. So now, since you have a lot of power in this, we are going to be on you. Yep. Let's see. Mexico's legal system is much different from the U.S. We understand that, but they should be able to provide some information. So yes, we will be on it. So here's the thing. Let me clarify what I'm saying. Daniel has released a statement to the media, correct? Yes. So all I'm saying and asking is that same statement that he already released, he can make a public statement on his own social media, on his own platform, on his own website, on the press release. He can make the same statement. What's the harm in making the same statement you already made? So I don't want like people to say, oh, well, they can't say this, they can't say that. He already said it. He already said this statement. I'm saying that he needs to post it on his Twitter, on that PGJE Twitter, on the press release page of that government website. He can post that same statement again. He doesn't even have to make adjustments to it. Just post it somewhere so we know it's coming directly from you and you're not just trying to keep it off your platform. Post it on your platform. This is a high profile case. And also issue more arrest warrants. And y'all see the other stuff. If y'all go look and see the other stuff that they have on that website, other press releases and other information, those things are insignificant in comparison. It's insignificant in comparison to this. So if they can post about that shit, they can post about SHANQUELLA Robinson and what happened to her on Mexican soil in Mexico. So I don't really want to hear excuses about, oh, they can't release this, they can't say this, they can't do this, and they can't do that. Yes, they can, because he already made a statement. He just made it behind the scenes and he made it privately. So he needs to make it publicly to everybody and on their social media and on their platforms, just like Blue Rhino. More than likely, he has lowered up and has been advised to say less. Who are you referring to? Nazir? I don't know what you're all talking about in the comments. But the main focus right now is, number one, if the arrest warrant has been issued, where is the receipt of it and who is it for? And now, will Blue Rhino, they need to, if the arrest warrant, people say, oh, well, they needed an arrest warrant and needed her to be arrested or charged. Well, I need to see if, hopefully it will show, if they issued an arrest warrant right now and it actually had Daejhanae and we actually had the receipt or proof, then that might be all Blue Rhino needs. But right now we just have a statement from the news. Okay. So yeah, that's about it for now. I don't want to overload people with information. The main takeaways from this live is to use the contact form and the phone number to apply pressure to the state attorney, Daniel, and have him issue more arrest warrants, okay? Apply pressure for him to be more transparent Okay. And also to, be more transparent, and to the same statement that he posts or he gave to the media can be issued as a press release to all media. Okay. Because once you issue a statement to the media, you might as well just issue a press release to everyone, to all media, not just have individual media companies contact you, when you can just make a press release statement to everyone, including the public, because this is a high profile case now. They say that there's a court order but won't release a name. Now, in some cases, I can see where they might want to say, well, we don't want to give the name because then that person could flee. So I can see that being the case for that. However, when the FBI field office in Charlotte was contacted, they stated that they basically were out of the loop. They didn't know what was going on because it says a separate investigation. Okay. Basically, all I know is that by just going by the statement, it says that only one arrest warrant was issued, and there's 6, so we need 5 more. Okay, so let's just stick to that. Let's just stick to contacting him to get more arrest warrants issued, okay? So let's stick to that. So you can contact him based on what you want to contact him for, okay? I'm contacting him because I want a public statement. And it doesn't have to be anything revealing. It can just be the same information that he already released, but release it to everyone, like a press release, a public statement. Okay. What does Duke say? Thanksgiving is not celebrated in other parts of the world at the same time that it is celebrated in the U.S. Okay. So people celebrate it, but at different times. Hi, everyone. Everyone in the room should have a warrant. They are not innocent. Yes, more warrants need to be issued. There are other charges that can be filed. Here's the international number that's linked to him, the attorney handling the case. Let's see. So here's the contact form. So I will be sending this in an email. So make sure, if you already signed the petition, be checking your email, because I will be sending this information out as the next step. Is to contact this to get more people arrested and for a public statement. Let's see. I'm looking through comments now. Okay, has everyone here already signed the petition? I'm upset because her name is not highlighted anymore. It's typical and like kind of normal for organizations and agencies to issue a press release, especially for high profile cases. So it's weird that there isn't. I still can't believe how these people are holding up their phones to record this as if it was a sporting event. And when she said, when he asked, "Are you at least going to hit back?" And she said no. The way she said no was actually like a cry for help, for him to intervene, and for him to stop the fight. Not fight, my bad. The attack. She said no. The way she stressed out the no, like no, that was a cry for help. It's like, I'm not going to hit her back, so stop this. Intervene, break it up. So yeah, listen to how she said no. That was actually a cry for help. Letting him know, I'm not going to hit her back or anything. Okay. But yeah, just like the article said, it was an attack. It was not a quarrel. Let's see. Yes, keep using Justice for Shanquella on hashtag Justice for Shanquella, and make sure you sign and share the petition. Yes, there is power in numbers. That's why I said that everyone needs to fill out that contact form and call that number. And apply pressure. Because remember, for this office, the information was to contact their Twitter page and other U.S. Embassy and other people. But now that we have direct information on who to contact, we can now contact the person, him, right, directly, okay? Okay, what are y'all talking about? We need to let Dani know. I don't know what y'all talking about. Hey, Sean. So I'm just scrolling through these comments. Gotta take 5. Conspiracy to aid and abet most certainly applies to every so-called friend in the villa. Hashtag Justice for Shanquella. Exactly. Okay, that's all I have for today. As far as updates go, that phone number that was for Nazir, I'm sure that's a void number now. That number comes up as belonging to someone else, probably from the past that had that number before, and now it has been released. So now I think he has one of those text app numbers. So anyone can get a text app number. So I think that's what he's using now, because that number does not come back under his name or anyone related to him. So most likely it's a Google Voice or Textatone or text call, whatever app he's using. And also the BBB, the first message I showed y'all, it said that they were forwarding my complaint to the business. And then I got another email later on saying that they were not going, I guess the business probably told them that it was not something that the BBB should be handling. And I got an email saying that they were not going to like help with it. It was out of their spectrum or whatever, out of their area. Tracy, I don't see your Tracy, I don't know what you're talking about. You probably have to message me on IG. Um, How does it? You mean on Twitter or where? I don't know what you're referring to. Yes, please be mindful of fake GoFundMe's. The family's GoFundMe is listed within the change.org. Yes, there's only one GoFundMe, and that's I have the link posted in the change.org petition. Also, let me clarify this again because people get this confused. If you sign the petition on change.org, the donations on there go to change.org. It does not go to me. It does not go to the family. It goes to promoting the petition. Change.org uses those donations to promote the petition. They say that they send it the petition to potential signers. Okay. They send it through emails. They said that they post it on their main page of their website and trying to bring more attention or awareness to it. That's where the donations go. It does not go to me or the family. If you want the money to go to the family, go to their GoFundMe and donate, okay? So I am not in control of change.org and what they do with their website. The only thing I did was create a petition on their website. That's all I did. And yes, this is a petition link, change.org/SHANQUELLA. And if you have already signed it, just share it on all your social media. So yes, basically, I am happy with the news and progress and everything else, but it's still not over until we actually see an arrest, okay? We have to see an arrest, and we have to see we have to get her justice. So until she gets full justice, we must still stay on top of it, okay? Always keep in mind that these are just words. And that's why I say it makes it more official when people make like a press release or a public statement. But yeah, these are just words. I need to see action. I need to see her being arrested. I need to see the others charged with something as well. I need to see her fired. I need to see actions. There's a lot of talking going on, and talk is cheap. Talk is cheap, 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 cheap. So that's what's missing for me is our receipts and action. So the goal is justice for SHANQUELLA. And what is justice for us? What is justice to us? Justice is arrest, right? We want people to be arrested, and we also want them to be found guilty, because there are a lot of times throughout history where people are arrested, but they are not found guilty. So it does not end at an arrest either, because someone has to be arrested and then they also need to be found guilty. Okay? So what is justice to you? And that's when we stop protesting, and that's when we stop speaking out, okay? It's when she has justice. You don't stop before then. Okay? So I am definitely happy with the progress made today. And a warrant was issued for an arrest of one of the fake friends, and I'm happy for that. And I bet it's Daejhanae. Okay? But do we want other arrests? Yes. Okay? So that's why we still have to keep applying pressure. Okay? And applying pressure means that we now have the contact information for the attorney that spoke out. So now we will apply pressure to him. And some people don't like applying pressure. Well, I do, because that's how things get done. The only reason anything ever got done is because people made this go viral. Okay? So once he gets a lot of emails and phone calls, he's going to get frustrated. Remember all the people getting frustrated? He's going to get frustrated, and he's going to see now that thousands and thousands and for sure evidence of thousands and thousands and thousands of people wanting him to do something. So he can't hide, and he cannot, even if he doesn't make a press release, he still will be, call him out on the contact form, call him out. and say, where is the press release statement? Where is the public announcement on your own platform or your company's platform, organization's platform, government platform, who you work for? Where is the public press release? And also, why aren't the others being charged with anything when they could be charged with something because of XYZ? So are there any more questions before I get off here? If you can help, try to find his email address and send it to me. I'm going to be looking as well. Okay. So yeah, he has to have an email address and we need to find it. So are there any more questions or anything before I get off? Because I'm not going to be back here. Most of my communication will probably be an email for a few days instead of a live. Let's see. Let me go back down. Blue Rhino needs to say if they fired Daejhanae. Yes, we are still going to be. I actually sent out an email earlier today. We are still going to be contacting Blue Rhino. And remember, I sent out an email today with the president and other people's information. Okay. And also, I think that every time people sign a petition, it gets sent out to whoever I add to the petition. So their emails do get flooded. And remember, the director of operations for Blue Rhino was upset because he said, and stop sending all these freaking emails. And I only had sent one email. So I know Change.org probably sends out emails every time someone signs or every certain number of signatures. And also everyone watching and everyone on the petition everywhere was just calling Blue Rhino and sending him emails. So his email box was flooded. He was pissed off, Hunty, pissed off. And the customer service representatives were pissed off as well with all the calls. So I know that it's a holiday now, so a lot of people in upper management will be probably out of the office. But y'all emails never stop. Like you can always send someone an email at any time of the day. So there's no excuses for waiting till after the holidays to send an email. So the contact forms can always be sent. Emails can always be sent. Now you might not be able to call someone until a certain day, but you definitely can always email contact. And as soon as I get off this live, I will be drafting me an email or a response to this state attorney. And I also will be looking for an email address. Okay, let me make sure. They should not go by what they said anyway. They are not doctors to diagnose anything, so they was wrong for even repeating it. Okay, you get there and someone says she has alcohol poisoning, and you see that she has a busted lip. She has like a busted eye. They say it was like a busted eye. Her face is like bruised up and beaten. So you're telling that's obviously not alcohol poisoning, okay? And I will get into this later, but I told y'all that it had to be one of those concierge doctors that you pay per visit. I knew it had to be one of those doctors that were sent out. And I actually found some, actually one of my mods found some information that could be, I need to look more into, because I think I actually might know the concierge that they use, like the company that they use. Yep. So I will look into that more, because before I say anything, I want to make sure I actually have it correct. But yeah, so I figured that it was one of those companies that they use. Yes, Hunty. Yes, keep share, Hunty. Share the petition. We are over 24,000 signatures. So I'm sure by the end of the holidays, we will be at 25,000 signatures. That is a lot. And I'm going to send out an email, and I hope a lot of those people, even 2,400, 10% of the people, if they actually even sign a petition, that would be great. Not sign a petition, I mean, if they actually contact the state attorney, that would be great. My bad. So yeah, even if 10% of the people contact the state attorney, that will flood someone's email or even phone calls. Okay, so let's get on top of this. Yes, it was. The way she said no took a toll on me. Yeah, it wasn't like no. It was like no. It was a cry for help. No, that was a cry for help. I'm not going to hit her. Stop this. Stop her from attacking me. Stop her for assaulting me. And he didn't do anything to stop it. But that's supposed to be his best friend. All right, y'all. I think that's about. Oh, okay. The hashtag isn't highlighted in blue anymore. I don't know. I'll have to check that out because I'm on StreamYard, so I can't really tell what's going on. I will look into it. Thank you for letting me know, Tracy. All right, y'all. I will see y'all later. Right now, I need to actually try to find an email address and see what we can do. So I will be sending out the information that I showed today and the website link. His name is Daniel De La Rosa Anaya. Okay. That's his name. And I will send out a link to all the information I found today, including the Twitter page, the press release page, all the links I showed today. That way y'all can look into this information as well. Let's see. Here's his name. Let me post it. So Daniel De La Rosa Anaya, that's his name. Okay, let me go back. Let me post all his information. And okay, so here it is right here. Daniel De La Rosa Anaya, and the phone. This is an international number. And the main thing you can do is, since I don't have an email address yet, use the contact form that I gave you. The link to the contact form. Oh, and on Facebook, on Blue Rhino, I saw some people's posts. And I sent out, check your email because I sent instructions that once you make a post on that Blue Rhino page, like your own post. I know it's weird to like your own post, but it helps it like get into not be shadow banned if you actually like your own posts. It helps it makes it more visible for everyone. Let's see. All right, y'all. So I will see y'all later. Okay, let me post the contact form one more time because I need y'all to be on top of this. And next time I come, I will say who has already used this contact form. So I need everyone to do this. And like I said before, if you celebrate Thanksgiving, have a happy Thanksgiving. If you don't, then just enjoy the rest of your week and even weekend. Good night. So here's the link. If you cannot do this right now, at least copy and paste the link. And I'm definitely going to do it as soon as I get off here. I'm going to actually draft up my response. So here's the link. Make sure you copy that. Good night, good night, good night. Happy Thanksgiving to those who celebrate. Happy Thanksgiving. If you celebrate, please hit that like button on your way out. Continue to share the petition, and we will see you soon with more information and updates. Keep hashtagging justice for Shanquella Robinson. Yes, 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 Hunter. Keep hashtagging justice for Shanquella Robinson on all platforms. Keep signing and sharing the petition. And by the time I get back, I want everyone to have sent and contacted that state attorney, Daniel. And I also need everyone to call, if you can, the international number. And I also need everyone to still be contacting Blue Rhino as well. Light a fire under everyone's ass. All right, y'all. Good night.